Hi, welcome back to the Rest Stop, your extra unofficial recap series of Global All-Stars. My name is Matthew, aka Belakboy, and I am joined today, of course, by my two co-hosts. First up, we have from Drag Race España, Clover Bish. Clover, how are you today?
Hey, I'm fine. Today it's 12 p.m. It's midday, so that's why I'm with the sunlight, with like golden hour.
Yes, the sun is hitting you perfectly right now.
Right. I know.
And then the dark shadow side of the moon is hitting Niru Palm right now.
It's 3 a.m.
And so we also have Niru Palm, aka HugeAsMammoth, over here. Niru, how are you?
I'm doing good. Better now. I'm a bit tipsy, but you know.
Oh, how dare you? How unprofessional.
Showing up to work drunk. That's how it should be, honestly.
And then today we are joined by an extra special icon from my favorite franchise of Drag Race Sverige. We have Santana exmachine.
Hey, everybody!
Santana, welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's 12. It's noon. I've been crying all night that I'm in drag, so...
Period.
No, in full drag at 12 in the afternoon. Like, good for you.
And I don't think it is good for anybody.
Also, you're literally like, I mean, you came in drag, so you're already better than most of our guests.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. This is what you gotta do when you lose Drag Race. Ain't that right, Clover?
I mean, I made a mistake.
Hey, no, you don't make a mistake. I mean, when it's right, it's right. The sunlight hits you well, babe. It doesn't.
Yeah, I know. It's hitting on my face.
Yeah, some of us that mortals has to do this.
Yeah,
there
Clover
we go.
has her like leftover T-shirt that she pulled from the wash 2 days ago.
Yeah. That's just me.
Today, of course, we are going to be recapping, because we have to, Global All-Stars. And Santana, I want to ask you first, did you watch Drag Race?
No, but my girlfriend is obsessed with it.
Unfortunately, you did.
Unfortunately,
I have a question for Santana.
Yeah.
So when you got eliminated,
no spoilers, by the way.
When you got eliminated on episode 5, 6, I forgot what episode it was, but your exit line was "Only RuPaul can judge me," which I love, by the way. I posted it way too many times on Twitter. But do you still want to be judged by RuPaul after watching Global All Stars, or has that changed?
You know what? I kind of do. I mean, as soon as I come up with a catchphrase like margarita pizza, I think like anything goes. Am I right? Like, I don't know. But sure, yeah. I'm a sucker for being on television. I love attention, so why not? But I do have a theory, like a conspiracy theory, that RuPaul is actually avoiding me. Because when DragCon in London, and I'm like, I'm finally going to meet this fucker. Oh, sorry. I'm going to meet Mother. And, RuPaul's not here. And I'm like, this bitch is scared of me.
Same.
No, he knows.
And how does it feel that they picked Vanity over you? Basically saying that Vanity is better. How does that make you feel?
Okay. It's funny where Clover is, but it's shady up here in Berlin. Jesus. I feel great. Vanity is a great pick for Global All-Stars. Like, made it to the top 3. Is a great person, great lip syncer. She really wears her heart on her sleeve as well, which is perfect for making reality television. Yeah. And yeah, I think it's good. What do you think?
Your voice got higher when you said that, but
what do you think?
Oh, I love Vanity.
We do.
Love Vanity. Love Vanity.
Yeah, love
King.
No, we really do love Vanity in this house, though. We kind of been like sharing our praises of her all season long on the Rest Stop. Yeah. So we're very happy to see her on, and then we will be happy to see you on UK versus the World 3. I will say.
Oh, you're saying she's not fit for Global? Okay.
Global also is getting canceled. Global also is not getting a season 2. And if it is,
wow.
Hey, Fontana.
We'll see. What about you, Clover? Would you do All Stars?
Yeah, I mean, not all. Well, maybe All Stars. Do you know that Spain has its own All Stars?
Yeah,
but we don't know about that.
You weren't on it.
Yeah, they do. But I would do an international season too, if I had the chance. I want RuPaul to judge me.
Exactly. That's what we want.
If she hits my face, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want the international sensations, Javier's, Los Javis?
Los
You don't
Javis.
want them?
I mean, yeah.
So moving on to today's episode, do you guys remember what the mini challenge was? I don't.
Who cares?
Yeah, they had to make a Tinder profile or something like that.
Like
a dating app, but who cares?
Who cares? I don't remember who won it. It doesn't matter.
Gala Varo won.
Gala, la la la.
Love Gala.
That's
but it doesn't even matter because this week is Snatch Game, and we have a Snatch Game to talk about. We do have a Snatch Game to talk about. Is there anything in the workroom, but prior to the Snatch Game starting, that you guys noticed that was interesting or worth talking about?
No, just
in the workroom.
Yeah, when Pythia changed her character, I don't know if I would do that. Because when you do Snatch Game, you work on your character at home so much that, I don't know, maybe she was acting and she had that character ready to do, but I don't know.
You can prepare and still do what Clover did, So.
Oh my God, that's not true. That's not true. I was safe, and Los Javis loved my Snatch Game. They told me so.
That's what you say, so I believe you.
Oh my God. No, I agree. I think it might have been an act that she's like, oh, I don't know what to do. But listen, if RuPaul would say hey, you're gonna be Kylie Minogue, I'm like, well, be damned, I'm gonna be Kylie Minogue. You know what I mean? I would go for it because if the judge said, hey, you'll be funny like this, I'm gonna listen to her advice. And also, did you notice that Pythia is fully wearing Tessa's headpiece from the Money Runway when she's I'm like, iconic. If I was Tessa, I would be like, no, bitch, get your own headpiece.
That's mean.
That's me too.
The shock of the season is that Tessa Testicle is Miss Congeniality. I guess if there's nothing to talk about in the workroom or prior to, let's just jump right into the Snatch Game. And Nirupam, if you would. Oh, we do have to mention, of course, that the extra special guests this week, who are the participants, the game show contestants in the Snatch Game of Love, are Los Javis from Drag Race España. And I know, Clover, it's just a real big reunion in here for you, isn't it?
Yes, it was. I thought they were only gonna be at Snatch Game, and then they were panel judges too. And I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, probably the guests they had canceled. So.
Oh my God!
Wait, I'm missing something. What's the tea?
There's no tea. There's no tea. There's people who don't like them.
I mean, yeah, the one who made that little banner. I know that person is in the chat.
Yeah.
There are some people that don't like Los Javis, and 3 of them are in this room right now.
No, that's not true. Look at my banner here.
Not you trying to do PR.
No. No, I like them. I congratulated them. I DM'd them and I told them, oh, I was so happy to see you there. And they were really, oh my God, bye. My phone said, don't lie.
Karma's a bitch.
But of course, we have our lineup of 8 queens in the Snatch Game. So let's just go one by one and talk about each of their characters, what we thought they did well at, and what we thought they failed at. And let's start first with this week's challenge winner, Kitty Scott Claus as Princess Diana. Santana Exmachine, what is your thought?
I don't know really. I thought it was fucking really good. I mean, of course, when Snatch Game comes along, everybody's going to look at Kitty and be like, she's going to be the winner, blah, blah, blah. But I have to give, credit where credit's due, because, this is a perfect characterization, specifically on a character that's not so big and loud, to go for someone that is very, laid back and like not so outspoken. I think it was, and also a very sensitive character to do, especially coming from Great Britain. You don't really touch Lady Di, but she did amazing, I think.
What are your thoughts, Clover?
I liked it. I think that, like as Santana said, it was a difficult character to do because when I heard she was gonna do Princess Diana, I was like, I don't know if that's funny. And she was funny, but I might have to say that I didn't laugh as much as with another queen on that panel. I'll talk about it later.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one that it was funnier for me. Yeah. Again.
It was fine.
Damn, Kitty.
I mean, I don't... Okay, here's the thing. I didn't laugh at anybody's. I literally did not even chuckle, so it was whatever. I didn't like it.
Of course.
I laughed at, I think, 2 jokes, but...
I laughed at the
not
jokes
not her jokes though, but just 2 in like the overall thing. But just I didn't
same.
Like it.
I laughed at maybe like 2 jokes that weren't even meant to be jokes, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, I thought Kitty, like, she did good. You know, this just overall wasn't a great Snatch game for anybody. I thought Kitty was fine.
I mean, can I say something regarding that? I think, like, I mean, Clover, you've done Snatch game as well, so you know the pressure of doing it. Like, this is
the hardest.
Like 15 minutes. We sit for hours in like a dead silent room. And when I did it, I was like, okay, hopefully I make people laugh. If you make one person laugh, you think you're bombing. If nobody is laughing, then you're like, I should be banned from being gay. Like, and I think, unfortunately, with like Drag Race being so saturated and drag being everywhere, we have so many seasons. I think the bar is just getting higher and higher and higher. So when it's not like up to par with like, you know, a Jinx Monsoon or Ginger Minch, then it's like meh. But it's still like, I mean, wasn't my favorite Snatch game? No, but I think Kitty did a really good job.
This was better than Down Under 1, I'll tell you that.
Santana coming to defend Kitty Scott CLAUS from Nero Palmadai. It's like,
I mean, listen, I think Kitty has like questionable behavior for sure, but like she's funny.
Yeah,
it's true.
But she has a questionable behavior. I remember when they were doing the mini challenge that she said that NEHELLENIA was a crazy person or something like that.
A cow.
Maybe it was a cow, a crazy cow. I don't know. Maybe it was not intended to offend her, but it sounded mean. I don't know. The way she delivers the message it's weird.
It did, and I don't like. You can always say it's like just British sarcasm, but it's starting to get a little out of hand. But we don't have to get into that. But I think this is a good opportunity to segue into our next queen, NEHELLENIA as Valentino. Santana exmachine. Your thoughts?
I thought it was funny. I didn't really understand the herpes source that she did around the mouth to create an old character. It was just off for me, but she was good. I mean, and also, quote Jujubee, second language my ass. She's funny as hell.
True.
Yes.
That is true.
Clover.
I loved it. I mean, the moment she started when it's me, Valentino, that was so funny to me that I was like, oh, I was worried about NEHELLENIA for this challenge, but she's so smart. I think she's one of the smartest queens in this cast. And I don't know, I think she did a great job. Unexpected, but she did an amazing job.
Nero.
Yeah, no. She was really good, but also, like, we didn't see a lot. But what I saw, I was like, oh, she got the character. Even when they weren't showing her in the back, like, in the shot, she was still in character and she was doing what, you know, she was doing. And so I really liked that. I liked the body language, everything. It was just really well characterization. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought NEHELLENIA did well as well. I also really loved her prosthetics. I thought the prosthesis was really funny on her lips.
No, that was just her face. Stop it. No, that's UK quote. It's not. I was just quoting
Michelle,
the UK thing, but yeah.
Stop it. But I thought NEHELLENIA did a great week this week. I think NEHELLENIA has been like really coming into her own in this sort of late stage in the season, which I've been really enjoying a lot. So this is definitely a hats off to NEHELLENIA. And then next up we have from Down Under, Queen Kong doing King Schlong. So, Santana, please enlighten us. What are your thoughts?
I don't really have any thoughts on this. The thing is, I want to get y'all's opinion about like doing a made-up character for Snatch Game.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, really. It has to be so goddamn funny that it's like forgiven that you make up a character. And I understand that she bases off of King Kong, but it's like copyrighted, you can't use the word or whatever.
Yeah. But King Kong is not a character like that. Like it's just, you know, it.
Well, for copyright reasons, maybe like the name is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't know. And then she was so like determined on doing it that she's like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm like, this is like that was
not a. I was not surprised. Like I literally saw her and I was like, oh, like okay, that's it. Yeah. Love her though, love Queen. Like I really love her.
Love Queen,
love Queen.
But it's just, I just didn't.
I feel like it's almost not unfair in a way, but it just feels like an easy way out. You know, there's a difference between doing like a dead person, a dead famous person, versus like a made-up character that you made up in your head. It's just like, you can say whatever you want about this character, like, oh, this is King Schlong, so it's not King Kong, so I can do whatever I want with it. You know, it's like, I just feel like it's an easy way out. I don't know.
But there have been times where they have done a great job in with imaginative characters. I remember Gigi Good. Yep. I don't know if that counts as invented character, but when she did like, what was it? Was it
Sophia
the robot or Maria the robot?
Maria.
What's that bitch?
Yeah, that was hilarious. So I don't know. I think that the issue is when the character, you talk like yourself. You know, like for example, we'll talk about it later, but Alyssa did that too, and that's a no for me.
Also, like when they do made up characters, the one thing they always do is like play them very gay. And it's like we've seen that countless times. Like the Trinity's Devil.
Satan. Yeah.
It's like it was funny, sure, but it's like, hey, Queen, yeah. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like how Santana said, it has to be like really, really good in order for it to work, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Also Taco.
Oh my god, the scent of taco. I mean, listen, I love it under the belt kind of a joke, but from Queen Kong, I was like, oh.
It was a bit.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Eureka's human trafficking joke from Canada versus the World. What was that? Like, I just don't get it. It's like, what was the punchline? I didn't. I mean, and I also get like in the moment, the pressure is so high. So she saw RuPaul was laughing at like margarita pizza, so that was the thing that she went to. But
yeah,
but then they kept it in the edit.
Yeah, that's
That's
I love RuPaul, and she's the appeal, right? Every queen wants to go do global because RuPaul is the judge. But like her humor is so underdeveloped. Like she's so stuck in 2008 that I don't know if she's the best person to host or judge in terms of that. Like girl, I know you're 70 years old, but grow up. Like we gotta move on with times. Like I just don't. I don't know. I was thinking about it and I was like if that's RuPaul, yes, icon, legend, but we also got to update with time a little bit. Because if I ever get in front of RuPaul, I'm just going to be like, Mount Everest, am I right? And then she's going to go, ha, ha, ha.
So our next contestant is Gala Varo. Gala Varo, who is playing Laura Leon, a Mexican actress, I believe. Is that correct? And I'm going to start off, before I ask you guys' like thoughts on her Snatch Game performance, Clover and Santana specifically, I want to ask you guys, if you, well, I'm only asking them because they've competed on Drag Race. I promise, Niru, I love you.
I've competed on Drag Race many, many times, and I've won once. For your information.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you both, if you got onto an international All-Stars, global versus the world, what have you, and you get to Snatch Game, would you do a character from your nation, or would you do like an international icon?
Ooh, I think actually, if I may start, my friend actually mentioned this yesterday. I think I don't know for sure, but I think they were mentioned or advised to do a character based off of their country. Because if you think of it, everybody's doing like Suze from Greece, Loreen from Sweden, Diana from Britain, like
and King Kong.
And Queen Kong is a fictional character. That's the only one. She was gonna do The Rock, and he's American.
Oh yeah.
I think they were advised to do so because, like, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if I were on Drag Race International, my original option was to do Greta Thunberg. But I don't want to be somebody who is on the spectrum.
So you did Gunilla Pearson instead? Whatever her name was.
Yeah. Like, I came here on a sailing boat. I am so sorry. You ruined my future. Like, but that's probably what I would have done. But that's what I just picked up.
Okay. And Clover, would you?
I would not. I told you last time, like, I think every time, not every time, but most of the time that someone does a Spanish character or a Mexican character, it flops. So in my case, I would not. I would do someone that everybody knows, who is maybe from the US, and I want to make things easy, you know, for the judges to make me win. So that's it.
Well, Clover, you could do a Yara Sofia and do Amy Winehouse.
Oh,
that was a hit.
Yeah.
Lubricant remover. No, you should do Lost Hobbies.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But Gala Varo did Laura Leon, and what are your guys' thoughts on her performance in the Snatch game? Santana.
I mean, I think the advice that RuPaul was giving was just to make it like super dramatic and out there. And I think it's a little bit of I mean, it's RuPaul's sense of humor too, because it's like, oh, just play off of your like stereotype and nationality, like margarita pizza. So it is a little like, oh, it's funny, but at the same time, I didn't know who Laura Leon was. So in order for me to kind of like understand who she is, you kind of have to bring it up to 110, kind of like Loreen. But, like, we'll get into that later. But I don't know. There's just something with that. Like, you have to take the character and dial it up so much that it almost becomes like a cartoon character. But I don't think she did that, really.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was so scared. I could tell that Gala was nervous because she didn't do well on her original season at Snatch Game. So I think she just flopped because she was not into it. She was terrified. She was like, oh no, Snatch Game, no, please. And I was like, girl, that's not the way to start, you know? So I could see this coming.
Like, she should have done what ISIS did for Veneno.
To invent everything?
In Canada's? Yeah.
Yeah, just make it like so overtly sexual that RuPaul just laughs. Yeah. But I was thinking that Manila would do so good on Global.
Yes. I understand.
I get it. I get the vision.
That's true.
I don't even know. I don't even want to get into that right. So then, from Drag Race Germany, we have Tessa Testicle doing Suzanne Bartsch. Are any of you familiar with her?
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is. Never heard of her before in my life. But
really?
No, I've never heard of Suzanne Bartsch. Is she famous?
Yeah. I mean, if you know, like, the club kids of New York, like the nowadays club kids of New York, like Amanda Lepore.
Oh, I know Amanda Lepore.
Like, she's like the party promoter of New York. Like, she pops around like Aquarius working there. Everybody who's like starting working in clubs in New York, you usually go with like Susan Bartsch, from what I heard. So she's very, very famous.
Oh, well, did not know that. Thank you for enlightening me.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And what did you think of Tessa's characterization of her, Santana?
Didn't like it.
Period.
I don't know what that was. I mean, again, if you think about like the Galavaro's advice to like amp up the character, Tessa did that with like the Swiss like yodeling and stuff, but it was just like there was nothing else. So I'm sorry, it was like I don't know.
Yeah. Clover,
It's
what are your thoughts?
Dog.
It's
it's a no for me.
Oh,
nice.
I think she tried her best. She was pushing and pushing, but it kind of didn't go nowhere. Like, I don't know. I thought Tessa was gonna do good at Snatch Game, but I think it was overwhelming to see her try and try to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Neeru?
Not good. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. That's all I'll have to say.
Yes, I will always be a Tessa defender in this household. We'll always stand her. This is not good.
Okay, because I was gonna say, get a CT scan. I was say you like that.
Love Tessa though. Love Tessa. And then up next we have quite a controversial queen who did not win this Snatch Game with Pythia doing Zeus. Santana, what are your thoughts?
Opa, I fucking loved it. It was so good. I mean, she obviously skipped leg day, unfortunately, which happened. But I thought it was cool. She was hot as fuck, and like, I think she was really, really funny. I love like taking a mythical character and just making like a modern douchey person. It's really, really funny to me. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I still don't understand how she did so good without preparing the character. That's I don't know. She's gifted for sure. I did not expect her to do well because she's not known as a funny queen, but she nailed it. I don't know. I was very surprised and happy to see Pythia do so well. It is sad that she didn't win, spoiler. But I think she should have been rewarded for not being a funny queen and do this great on this challenge.
I agree. And also like in the Untucked, they were like, she got the best critiques that anybody has ever gotten on this damn show. They acted like RuPaul like walked up to the stage and hugged her or something. And it just, her not winning, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, did I find it funny more than Kitty? Yes. I definitely think that I laughed at her. Like one of the laughs that I had in this episode was for like Pythia. So I definitely think that she was the best of the night for me.
Yeah, I think I agree. I did like Kitty's Snatch Game, but I think this was my favorite of the night as well, especially when she kind of switched it last minute. Although, Clover, I do disagree with you in a way, because I don't think she is... I know. Because I don't think she's not known as a comedy queen. Like, she was in the top in Snatch Game on Canada too.
Yeah.
She was in the top in the roast. I think she is.
She's
a very
also
funny
not known. As a comedy queen.
And she's not also, but yes, no. I think she is known as a comedy queen,
but when I think of Pythia, I don't think of her as a comedy queen. That's
What do you think of Clover when you think of Pythia?
Fashion, like you know. Like she's
that's not what you said when the camera wasn't on. But I'm just not gonna say it. Yeah, what you just said.
Oh my God, you're so shady.
No, repeating what you said to us before, like we started rolling. Like I don't think I can say that to a human being.
Liza Minnelli lies.
I started a subreddit thread on Reddit that says Clover bitch hates Pythia.
That was you.
No.
And then up next, representing Drag Race Sverige, we have Vanity Vane doing Eurovision icon Loreen. Santana, please, let us know your thoughts. Because you went home the episode that Loreen was guest judging.
So much
so you're an
expert on this God-forgiven day.
So you're an expert on Loreen.
I'm an expert on Loreen. Okay, the thing is, like Bianca said, she didn't talk like that. Like, the thing is, with Loreen, it's also, again, it's a hard character to do because she's not very out there. And like, I don't know, she says she's going to do like Phoebe from Friends. And I'm like, that's not it. That's not really like close to doing it. Funny inside story though, when we were going to do the judges' critiques for the episode I was eliminated on, she was like, before they filmed, she took out her earpiece and was like, whatever I say will come from me. And I'm like, oh, bitch. And I was floored. Then she started giving her critiques. And it's like giving long-winded answers to a very simple question. It's like, Clover, your hair is like, wow. But it's like curly like the sun. But then no. And your runway was like, wow. And I'm like, what are you saying? So that's very her.
Oh, I love her.
So did you think like that Vanity did a good job of like trying to capture that?
She literally just said she sucked.
I mean, the problem with Vanity, I have to say, the thing what she does, because she's so in her head, and I saw it in our season as well, is that she will immediately be like, I'm not funny, I'm not funny. Then try to crack a joke haphazard, and then be like, I told you I wasn't funny. And I'm like, that's not what it's about. You just got to go full on stupid. But she has to do it on her own accord.
Right.
I think.
Okay. Clover, what did you think?
I think as soon as I saw that she was gonna do Loreen, I was like, how are you gonna make Loreen that funny? I didn't know this, like what you said, Santana, but I don't know. I think it's such a difficult character to make it funny unless you do it like 110%, like crazy cuckoo nuts. And yeah, I saw this coming too. I'm with the ball like this saying, oh, who's gonna do bad? Yes, Vanity. And I saw it coming.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
She should have done what Katya did for Bjork. Just made her so crazy. Because she already was trying to do, like that, but make it more just crazier. Just say like random things that it becomes funny. And RuPaul would have loved that shit. Like,
because RuPaul has no idea who Loreen is.
Yeah.
So, like, who is he to judge that?
Yeah.
RuPaul called her Lauren or something and walked through.
I think so. Yeah, I think Vanity. I thought Vanity was funny, but like for the wrong reasons. I think Pythia pointed it out in a confessional. Like, it was when she like flopped jokes that it was hilarious. Like when the one joke that was like, describe yourself in 3 words, and she was like, nails, no breasts. Oh, that's 3 words. And it's like, like those little funny things are, I think I really enjoy that about Vanity. She is, I think, is very unintentionally funny.
Yes.
Like you said, Santana, like she's very in her head. So when she overthinks a joke, it flops. But when she like doesn't think about a joke and just like goes for it, or even if it's just her being her, it's funny, I think. And so I really enjoy her this season. And the Snatch game, I thought I laughed out loud a couple of times because of that. Yeah. But who I didn't laugh out loud at was Alyssa Edwards, Annie Oakley.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Santana, please let us know.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm like, okay, well, first of all, can we think about this? When she was safe, she's like, I can't believe I was safe. I was trying to do like, well, I need to do better. I'm like, then why would you pick a character you already done?
Yeah.
First. Second of all, why are you looking like a meth head doing it? Like, she looked scary. I'm sorry.
The eye makeup was crazy.
I see them every day to work. Like, it was so jarring to see. And that skirt was rising way up high. And I was like, look, I don't know what I want to listen to. And it's like, Vanity was like, she's being Alyssa, being Annie Oakley. I'm like, I don't even, is this Alyssa nowadays? She looks rough. Like,
drag her.
Slay her.
Clover, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I think she thought she was gonna slay because she was so funny during the Rusical. She was one of the best. But it was not her voice when she did it on the Rusical. She was lip syncing. So now that she had to put voice in the character, she was doing Alyssa.
Yeah.
As every time she has to do a character, she does Alyssa, which is funny. But if you're doing a Snatch game, you're supposed to change. And I was seeing Alyssa with the big wig and a weird outfit, so it was Alyssa still. So yeah,
yeah,
I didn't like it.
It was Alyssa Oakley. It was not Annie Oakley.
Alyssa Oakley.
I didn't like it. That's all.
I think she probably thought that her being Alyssa got her through the All-Stars 2 Snatch game. So I think she tried to do that here again. And it just did not work, I don't think, this time around. But she was still interestingly chosen by... Which one was this? Was this the little Javi or was this the big Javi that chose this one?
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't remember.
That was very odd when they chose her as, like, the Snatch slurette.
Also, like, the reason why All-Stars 2 worked was because RuPaul kept, like, volleying with her. Like, she was giving her the bait, and she would take it, be like, where are you right now? And she'd be like, on the Snatch game. Like,
right.
And it was also a set dialogues that she would say, that Joan Crawford, as, you know, Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford would say. So it was funny because of the movie. It wasn't funny because Alyssa invented those dialogues.
And so moving on to the runway, we had a runway theme of Eat Me, which I believe was to represent the foods of your local country. And up first, we have Pythia, and I kind of forgot what she did. But as a look, Santana, let us know.
It was like a Greek.
I just heard. Yeah.
This was perfect. Like, it looked amazing. That's a Clover.
It's a Clover for me too. I love the silhouette. I love the color combination, and she looks so elegant. I'm sorry, she was robbed. I have to say it. That's it.
Wait. She looks rough?
No, she was robbed. Stop putting words in my mouth I didn't say. Yes, sure.
I genuinely heard she looked rough. That's why I was so confused. I was like, what are you
saying? What's funny here?
No, she was robbed.
She did look really, really good. This was my favorite look of the night. Like, I loved it. From the little fascinator, like, everything. It was just so well done. Loved. It was Clover for me, and I forgot to put the thing. Yeah, Clover.
Yeah, this look was just absolutely gorgeous. I would eat this up. You know, this is a Clover, point blank. Eat it! Eat it! Then up next, we have NEHELLENIA doing a famous cake that I don't remember the name of from Italy. Santana exmachine.
I don't see it for me, but okay. It's a big cherry on the head. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know what it is with editing, because they did the same thing for Vanity when she referenced Admire Thunder Pussy. Like, I'm referencing this, and show a completely different picture. Yeah. I don't know if it's the editing, blame it on the edit. Like, I don't know if they're doing her dirty with it. I just don't see it. So it's over.
Yeah.
But she looks good. Like, cool.
Clover.
I'm biased. For me, it's a Clover. I love everything NEHELLENIA does. And I don't know if it looks like the dish because I didn't pay attention. But I just love it. It's a Clover, yes.
Yeah, I liked it. It was like very low Clover for me. Because I don't know if I love the makeup.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Like, or maybe it was because of my TV. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't. Like, she's so pretty. Like, I love her makeup, but this time it wasn't the best for me. I also didn't love the runway. Like everybody said, like, it didn't look exactly like the dish. Maybe the photo was a little weird, but love NEHELLENIA. She's one of my favorites, and you know, so I'll give her low Clover just because it's NEHELLENIA, and I can't give her an over. So,
thank you for sharing, Nirupam. We won't be needing you here anymore. I loved this. I thought this was great. I thought her makeup looked wonderful, actually. Thank you.
I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my TV.
No, I like this look a lot. I thought it was so gorgeous, and I don't care if it didn't look like the reference picture. She looked so cute, and she's cute. And I thought this was great. This is a Clover.
Great day for Meghan Trainor. Good job.
And then from Drag Race Germany, TESSA Testicle. Please, Santana.
Oh my god. Thank God I'm not lactose intolerant. This is fucking amazing. It's like mosquito level. Like, this is the best thing, because, like, you don't need to overdo it. Like, it's cheese. Swiss, it's good.
The concept was really clear, and the wig was so spot on. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this look. For me, it's a Clover for sure.
Yeah, it's very good. I'll give it a Clover too. I thought it was like egg yolk when she first walked in, and I thought, but then it's cheese. Like it's clearly cheese. I really liked it, Clover.
That would have been a good reference to her egg look from Germany, though.
True. Yeah.
True.
But yeah, this is a Clover in all capital letters. This is so chic and really nice, and I just loved how she used like the holes of the Swiss cheese as like sleeves for her arms.
Amazing.
Yeah, this was a Clover in all capital letters. Oh yes, and then Queen Kong doing something for sure.
Oh my god.
Santana.
Oh, what is up with these glasses? Like these squiggly little glasses. Like you're not helping me see this look in a better light. Like
yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, the look is great. The best thing about it, I don't know how much Queen Kong actually loves it because she's like, I'm giving you this. This is an Australian dessert. And then I'm starting like Naomi. I'm like, okay. Like literally nothing about the outfit. I'm like, well, you do. I think the outfit is a low Clover, but I think she sold it enough, so it's a Clover.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna be mean.
Do it.
Oh, me now.
I don't like it. I don't understand why she using this sequin fabric with the white one. I don't get the thing that she's wearing on her head. It doesn't make sense for me. So it's an over. Sorry, Queen Kong. Is it what?
Is she country enough? She looks like a Dolly Parton.
Santana, you have these references on blast. I really appreciate that.
You would do good in front of RuPaul.
Yeah.
You both have questionable sense of humor. Great. Thank you.
Never.
I like it. I mean, I don't love it. I just think
Yeah.
no, because it's like I think she looks beautiful. But yeah, the glasses, I mean, I don't know why this is as a glass wearer, it's offensive to me. To me and my people. This is
And is this offensive to you?
It is very offensive. Wait! We gotta get you out. We gotta kick you out. What is going on? You are discriminating. Okay, this is.
Isn't this what this whole show is about?
It is.
Literally discriminating all the queens on television right now.
I'll give it a soft Clover.
Yeah, this is not the worst thing I've ever seen on the planet. I think it's cute. I like it. I'm not offended by it. I'm gonna give it a Clover.
Oh.
It's just you, Clover.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
And then from Drag Race UK, Kitty Scott CLAUS.
Sorry.
Santana, please.
I kind of love this. Like, in the beginning, I'm like, oh no. No. I don't know what this is. But the more that I looked at it, I'm like, it's like disturbingly delightful. Because it's like, it almost gives like, I don't know. At first, I had a big problem with like mixing English breakfast with like Vegas showgirl thing, but then I'm like, that's actually kind of cunt. So it's Clover, and it's executed well, obviously.
Yes. I loved it. I mean, not loved it. Okay, let's just turn it down. I like it. I think it's fun. I love the color combination, and I think she looks good. I'm still waiting for Kitty to bring like a, the look, because she's bringing some simple stuff. But yeah, it's a Clover for me.
Please, Nero.
I don't love it. I don't like it. Like English breakfast, I get it, but sorry, like there's something just so, I don't know if it's the color. I don't know
if it's just Kitty.
You know what? I gave her a Clover last time, I think.
That's true. One
That's
Clover
your one nice
for the
thing
whole
you've given to
season.
Kitty all season.
See? So, you know what? I don't love this. And maybe I don't understand camp. And I'm fine with that. So, it's over for me.
Well, I liked this look. I thought this was fun. I thought it was cute. I thought it was one of the better things that Kitty has worn. The only thing I didn't like was like the sausages just like dangling from her belt. That's the only thing I didn't like. I thought like this could have been like incorporated maybe more sturdily is the word I'm looking for. Oh, she's so shocked that actually like Kitty Scott Claus's look. No, but I think I'm gonna give this a Clover. I like this. I thought this was fun and cute. Yeah.
So I'm just the nasty one. Okay.
Hater.
Hater. And then up next, Gala Varo from Drag Race Mexico. Santana.
I mean, I've talked a lot on my Instagram channel about like Gala Varo showcasing her nipples in every fucking episode. This time they look good, but I felt bad for her because like her outfit fell apart, the wig came down, and like you know, as somebody who has a like fashion faux pas on Drag Race, I can relate. But I kind of agree with like it's like, oh, you're doing candy and chocolate, and it's like, but where like I don't really see it that much. So
I'm glad you didn't hear it.
Listen, where is the it's chocolate? Like, has she done that? Just put a chocolate bar. It's chocolate. That would be like,
yeah.
But, are you crying?
No,
crying, Drag Race. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nero Pump's joke.
You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. When he said, I've had a fashion faux pas on Drag Race, I said a lot of them.
Fuck off!
I don't mean it, obviously, but
You're so shady.
I just had to take the opportunity. I can't.
Shady Palm. That's your name.
Sorry, that was just so funny.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is it funny because there's truth to it, or is it funny because I just announced it?
I mean, it is funny because it's true. Every little bit of shade is funny, has some truth to it. I'm not gonna lie.
And speaking of fashion faux pas, Clover, what did you think?
I don't know. When she took her clothes off, I was like, I understand this is Gala's brand to be naked, but I was like, why are you doing that? And then, as you said, Santana, her wig fell apart, and that for me was the end of Gala la 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 Varo. So for me, it's an over. Yeah.
Damn, y'all hate her.
No.
That's, you know, people have been spamming RuPaul's TikTok with just Gala Varo, Gala Varo.
Yeah.
It's literally just people. Yeah, it's so now everybody's gonna comment that on our video. With that being said, I don't like it either. I just think Marie Antoinette, it's overdone. You know, there's been a lot of Marie Antoinette, and it's done much better. I mean, obviously, Raja did it first, and she did it better than everybody else. So I just think that for me, the references, I'm just tired of it. And like you guys said, like it was a little breaking apart. And Gala has had some really good runways, and I just don't think this has been the Gala standard. That's all. So it's over for me. Love her though. I think she has been. Yeah, I think she's been unfairly treated this season, and I feel bad with how it's been. But
yeah, I agree. It was kind of a rough time for Gala Varo for this whole season. This runway, I liked it, but you know, there was kind of like some editing issues there. That was an issue where it was like falling apart and et cetera, et cetera. I think I'm gonna give this like a high over.
What is going on, Clover?
No, it's this
and it's
thing
only when
that
I'm
my
too.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a high over, unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
but love her.
Oh no, when you said edit, it reminded me of RuPaul telling Jade, Jade, just one more
Edit.
thing. Edit. And
Edit,
she's like,
edit. Okay. Edit. Okay. Okay. No problem.
oh.
And then
Oh.
next from Drag Race Sverige, we have Vanity Vane and Santana. Can you please remind us what she was doing here?
Well, she was doing a Swedish traditional dish called surströmming, which is like pickled fish, which is very, very common for like Swedish midsummer, Christmas, and stuff like that. It is vile and disgusting. Like think Vegemite times 100. Like it's
okay.
Oh,
so she pulled that inspiration for this look. Okay. Yep.
I mean,
accurate then.
That, I like the concept of it. It's the same kind of like keep it simple like Tessa did. I don't know. I feel like the thing is, my pet peeve is that why isn't the fish head going all the way around? Why is it just a cut out here? Why is it, that's just certain things that I'm like, oh, that would have sold it.
Yeah.
So, if she would have done like a slick like model hair, like think of the mermaid runway from season 10, like super like
big bag, yeah.
It would have taken it to a different level, but I don't know. The surströmming Ursula hair, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be biased as well. It's a Clover because I love her, but like,
I love Vanity, but I'm not from Drag Race Sverige, so I don't need to give her a Clover. Sorry. I don't know. This for me, it didn't work. I don't like the silhouette. I think the head of the fish is so big that it kind of swallowed her. I don't know.
Literally.
For me, yeah, exactly. So it's a no, but yeah.
Yeah, it's over for me too. When she said it's fish, even then I didn't see it. I was like, I don't see it. It's like I see the eyes, and it's the tin color. I don't know what, silver, I guess. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't like it. Love her though.
Love Vanity.
This was just not a good week for her.
Like, I adore Vanity
last
Vane.
week, but...
I will defend Vanity Vane against any hate across the globe. Love anybody from Drag Race Sverige. I will literally do anything for her. This is an over.
That being said,
this is an over. But I feel like I have so much love for her that I can say that. You know, I'm like, I can admit that this was not a hit. Love her though. Love Vanity.
Love her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh
yes.
Damn.
Yes. Okay.
I love Comic-Con.
Well, from the USA, we have Alyssa Edwards. Please, Santana.
I think when I first saw it, I was like, she looks like someone at Comic-Con dressed as Peach, but like with a lot of like different elements of like, I want to have this. But then I was like, imagine if she would have done this, but like a grotesque, like gluttony version of it, like Americans, like obesity, diabetes.
Oh wow, you looked at me right when you said that.
Well, I just said it. You wouldn't want to listen. But I think that would have been such a cool version of this that Alyssa would have just shown a different light.
Yeah.
But because otherwise, I'm sorry, but like if I get a theme that's called Eat Me, I'm not, and I go for candy and chocolate and stuff like that, it just feels so like on the nose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that would have just elevated it a bit more. So it's,
I agree.
I mean, it's harder because it's very well executed. But when I look at this picture right now, it looks ill-fitting. So I'm going to say over.
Okay.
I'll say over. It's because it looks very expensive, which is a shame.
Yeah. There's so much going on here. I don't like the shape because there's no shape. And then, as if it was not so much on her, she decided to put her initials on her shoulder. Did you see that?
Oh my
it
god!
says
Yes.
A-E.
Oh my god, what an unnecessary detail.
It's like, stop it, okay? Stop it. You're wearing everything on you. Just stop it. I think that was too much. The wig was too much. Even though I like the wig, but with the outfit, it's
the Jojo Siwa wig.
Yeah. My god. It's an over for sure.
It's an over for me too. It's very top heavy. Like there's so much going on the top half, and then
huh? Were you looking at me, top?
This is just no. I expect a lot from Alyssa because there's been some really good runways, and this is not one of those, unfortunately. It's just over for me. It feels like she's gonna fall down any minute because the top is so heavy. She's gonna be like, boop. She's gonna fall down.
Yeah, I don't know. At first, I didn't hate this look. At first, I don't know. There's just so much here that just does not make it very pleasing to the eye. And Clover, as soon as you pointed out,
not you calling her ugly. She's not an ugly person. Why are you calling her ugly like that?
Well, I'm the one who said it. You're the one who listened. Okay, so it's just like, and then Clover, when you pointed out the initials, like that even made it so much worse. It's like, what are we doing here? This is an over. Yeah. And then, unfortunately, Clover does have to leave us real quick. She has to go film España All-Stars Season 2.
What? Just right now, with this ugly t-shirt, I'm just, take my suitcase.
So much like Clover to leave early without finishing something.
Stop! Stop! Shady Palm! I'll get you!
Okay, but Clover, we will see you next week for next episode where we talk about the roast.
She's choking now. Yes.
Real quick, if you want to, before you leave, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere with Clover Bish 380.
Perfect.
I don't know if people will be looking, but I'm glad that you told them.
No.
Oh my God! You're mean. You're always mean, but today it's something special.
I'm a little drunk and
Yeah, please. Oh my God.
Okay, Clover, we will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
For the
Sorry,
roast.
see you next time.
Oh
For the roast. We'll talk about it. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
So what do we really think of Clover? Okay.
And so we get through critiques, and Kitty Scott Claus is named the winner of the first ever Snatch game of Global All-Stars, and probably the only Snatch game of Global All-Stars. Do we agree with this decision?
No.
I do.
Okay.
And do you want to fight me over it?
No.
I will win, but go off.
Okay. Listen, I think and this is gonna sound so wishy-washy and whatever, because I feel like Kitty's behavior has been a little bit questionable this season, especially against NEHELLENIA. Yeah. But I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. I think she did really good job at the Snatch game, and if I think about her her work there, she was in the character from start to finish. I think Pythia had a harder time getting into the character. That's just it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad. Why are you mad?
It's fine. I mean, I kind of called it last week. I hadn't looked at the spoilers, by the way. I literally said Kitty's probably going to win, and she did because it's that predictable this season. I just think for them to say, I don't know why they kept that in the Untucked, where it's she got the best critiques out of everybody in this whole wide world that has ever gotten this critique. RuPaul literally kissed her feet, and it's and then she doesn't win. And her runway, Pythia's runway was so much better. I don't know. I think that should have given her, pushed her to the win, but what do I know?
Yeah, I will say I do kind of agree where you're going with Niru, that they left that edit in the Untucked with Pythia being with the critiques being oh, Pythia, they said Pythia was wonderful, but they also left in critiques from Kitty that was oh, this was a masterclass in Snatch game, like I said earlier. Yeah. So I think they kept both in to keep us as an audience from not being exactly sure who would win or who wouldn't win. But I would have given the win to Pythia, me personally. I think Kitty deserved a well-deserved high placement if I had judged it. Because I thought she did very well, and I agree with you, Santana, that she was in the character the whole time. She had the characterizations of Princess Diana down. So I think she did very well, but I think this would have been a good week for Pythia to kind of like pull ahead as a front runner, and I think this is like a good week for her to like sort of get that second win for her. But I'm not like personally offended by this challenge win here. Like there's other challenge. We know. Yeah. And I do think like we kind of bring it up almost every week on the rest stop here, Santana, and I think you might be like a good proponent of this as well, but we do not harbor or support any hate for these queens. I know I personally, when I have complaints about Drag Race, it's specifically always directed at production, how they produce the show, and how they go through the show. We do not
even when
any...
Karen from finance did racism, you had production issue but not racism issue. Okay, I see how that goes.
Okay, how do I kick RuPaul out? But we just want to make sure that we harbor like support for these queens wherever we can, and if we have any shady comments, it's for fun. It's for fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, at the end of the day, who are we to judge? Like, it's just like a TV show. It's not like the end of the world if your favorite gets eliminated from a drag queen reality TV show.
Me when Santana exmachine got eliminated,
but otherwise, actually, just because I didn't win, I'm like, who the fuck cares?
But if you did win, what would you be saying?
I don't know what I would say. I'm like, fuck her right in the pussy. Like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I will never know. There you go.
Know. Until Canada versus the world. Until Azerbaijan versus the world 37.
Exactly.
And then RuPaul announces a bottom two of Gala, Varo from Drag Race Mexico and Vanity from Drag Race Sverige, lip-syncing to a Muppet song known as Menomina. What did we think about this bottom two, and what did we think about this lip sync? Santana.
This lip sync was so fucking funny. Like, I think it's so good to see these kind of songs be done on Drag Race. Like for All Star 7 when they did the spoken word lip sync. I like to see shit like that. And you know, I mean, if Valentina was lip syncing to this, she probably didn't know the words either. But I think it's a really nice
way catching strays
lip syncing. And also, poor Gala Varo, who's like the sex kitten lip sync assassin, gets a Muppet song. I'm like, baby, they're like, you're done here.
They wanted her gone.
They wanted her gone. And I think she kind of felt that too. I mean, she even said at the beginning of an episode that she was ready to leave.
Yeah. And
like, I don't know, like, imagine, like, poor Galabara is probably going to get PTSD watching the Muppets from now on. Just like,
imagine if someone quits Global. Like, that is such a iconic move. Like, you representing your country, and at one point you're like, I don't want to. I just don't want to anymore.
Yeah.
But if I was Gala, I would have quit long ago.
Yeah.
So you think Vanity Vane is a quitter and Drag Race Sverige should get canceled? Well, it probably is.
Agreed.
But,
well, I think Drag Race Sverige should get a second season and Vanity should host it, actually.
So fuck Robert Fuchs. How do you say it?
All things are hilarious. Ross Matthews over here.
Hilarious.
Ross?
Wait, what was Swedish Ross Matthews' name?
Varo.
Varo?
Yeah. Like Pharaoh, but like Swedified.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
And what was the name of the Michelle Visage? I forgot her too.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm blanking. What have I?
She was nice. I liked her.
Caillou, yeah.
Oh yeah, she was really nice. I liked her a lot.
Caillou?
Yeah, she's a diva.
Because she was on Eurovision a couple times, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. The gays love her.
I got so much hate because in one of my recap videos, I said I didn't love Swedish Ross Matthews. I said I'm kind of not a fan, and then people were like, "You don't know anything. You should stop talking." And people were like, I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't even say anything bad. I just said I'm not feeling him right now.
We're wild, like what I did it's not really funny, and like of course we're not gonna like endorse hate, but I think it's actually quite hilarious how like you find some flaw in something on a reality TV show and it'll be like death threats. Like, what is going on? Like, oh yeah, what did you do today? I had a croissant, I had a coffee, I'd sent death threats, and I'm ready for work. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like,
a croissant, so they're French. You're saying French people are hateful and they send hate. Oh, wow.
What? Isn't that stereotyping? Like margarita pizza, huh?
I mean, if RuPaul can do it, I learned from the best. So.
So you're gonna appropriate on a black man. Wow. Okay, gotcha. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Wow, Nini. Wow.
See, that's the kind of volley we're looking for on Snatch Game right there.
Oh, God. I'm wearing my Princess Diana hair, so I'm, like, ready to fucking roll.
Going back to the lip sync, I will say I adore that they chose this song because I feel like there's a population of the Drag Race community that's like, they shouldn't have chosen this song because this doesn't represent drag. And I'm like, baby, if you go to your local drag bar at, like, 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday with the half off Long Island iced teas, there is going to be a queen on that stage named like Susan Cruzen or something, and she is going to be performing the song. Like, this is something that you would see if you just go out to your local drag bar. I promise you. And I feel like this kind of like encapsulates more like drag performances than you might think, especially if you only watch Drag Race. I don't know. Like, they even had on your season, Santana, they even had on your season like that one song that Vanity did when she sent home Antonina. That was kind of like that little, like, I don't remember the name of it, but it was that Swedish song that was kind of like the little tongue-in-cheek, almost like cartoonish song.
Yeah. No, I think like that song is like, these types of songs are fun to just do campy shit with. And the thing is, I don't know if you know, but there is a thing, I don't know, it was years ago, they have like Muppet, Sesame Street Burlesque. Google it. It's hilarious. So they have like the Swedish chef, but like, I want to do that to this song. Like, that's what I love. And imagine if Gala Varo did her like really, really sexy like 1, 2, 3 step to this song. That would actually be kind of fun. Like,
her little 8 counts,
sexy but like stupid.
When they said, like, when I saw the name like the Muppets and the song name, I thought at least it's probably gonna have some lyrics, like, we tie our shoes, we eat our food, or something like that. But no, it was just noises, and I loved it. It was so
has
funny.
Lyrics. Didn't you hear Menomina?
That's true.
That's poeticism. Menomina.
You know what song they should do next? Gitchy Gitchy Goo means that I love you. Do you guys?
A Phineas and Ferb song.
I want it now. RuPaul, get on it. Oh my God.
No, if
my baby's got her own way of talking.
If they get like busted from Phineas and Ferb too,
I could see the things you're doing. Think
that I'm naive. Santana, do you know what we're talking about?
Absolutely not.
Santana's on Twitter right now, like, what the fuck did I just sign up for?
Oh my God. Maybe 11 years ago when I started doing drag, what the fuck have I signed up for?
It's been 11 years?
Yeah, can you imagine? I'm only 12. Oh no, we don't talk about Robbie.
It's been 11 years and he still looked like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's where I was gonna go.
So after the lip sync, Vanity Vane is announced as the winner of the lip sync, and we unfortunately have to say goodbye to Gala Varo. Do we agree with this outcome of the lip sync? Santana?
I mean, I'm going to be biased. Yes, I agree. Vanity fucking sold this lip sync. I have to say, I was really nervous to see Vanity go, because I'm like, I hope she doesn't really lose steam. Because I feel like it's in her eyes that she's like, but... No, I think it was the right decision, unfortunately.
Yeah. I agree.
Unfortunately. So you hate your sister Vanity Vane.
I do, yeah. She's not a cunt. She smells like fish and she should die. No, I'm kidding. Love Vanity.
Love Vanity.
Love her. I think that Gala, it was a right decision that Gala went home. I also agree with the bottom placement. So it was sad to see Gala go, but it also kind of like, I get it. And it was valid, so to say. But, it was hard though to see Gala get so like not get the due that she deserves throughout the season, and to see her, like, she stuck around because she really killed all these lip syncs, but it was hard. Like, every day it would be like, oh yeah, you blinked at the wrong time, you're in the bottom, or like you coughed, you're in the bottom. Like, it just was not, it was hard. It was getting hard to watch. So I'm sort of relieved that she's gone and she doesn't have to face all these, like, whatever, but I'm also sad to see her go because I love Gala. I really love her.
Did you guys see that tweet? That was like, the real winner of the season is Athena Leakey's, that she got sent home first and didn't have to deal with all this crap. But it is very unfortunate, but I did agree with the outcome of this lip sync. I thought Gala Varo did very well with what she had, and we know her as a performer. We know she's very good at, like, giving you slag, serve, cunt lip syncs. But I think when she was given a camp lip sync and her using the little puppet hands, you know, she looked at the character with this makeup. I think she did her best, and I think she did well. But Vanity was just very. Vanity had, like, this vision for this lip sync that I think really pushed her ahead. And I gotta say, I will say, I think about Vanity too is, like, you know, she had some really good lip syncs on Spadia, but on this season, I think she's really been giving it her all with these lip syncs. I think she, like, her lip sync against who did she send home? Miranda.
Oh.
No, she sent against Miranda, and then Gala. I just really think that she's really pushing for these lip syncs. I think she knows that she's in the bottom for ridiculous reasons sometimes, but she still gives it her all, and I really love that.
Sure.
I mean, I have to say, like, Vanity is maybe not, like, the strongest dancer per se, and that's coming from someone also not a dancer, but she has great, like, body control. Like, when she lip syncs, she does it with her entire body, and I think that's what really sells the lip sync to begin with. I think with Gala, when she's out of her element of being sexy, it's like, and it's, I don't know, it looks a little odd. Maybe that's why I'm just, like, a Vanity stan.
Yeah.
Also, the Miranda.
It has nothing to do with her being Swedish.
I'm sorry, but can I just say my favorite moment of All Stars this far has been Miranda's exit line? I will sound flowers to your funeral.
Oh, yeah. It was.
What?
Iconic.
I mean, speaking of death threats and shit, I'm like, we don't endorse hate or whatever. But that was even better than my exit line. I'm sorry.
I was about to ask, did you prefer it over yours?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's better than Laganja Stranja looking at a senior's eyes and be like, kind of like your vagina. Like, it's at that level. Like, look RuPaul in the eye and said, I will bring flowers to your funeral.
To your funeral. Iconic.
I mean...
Unfortunately, we say goodbye to Gala Varo, and now we are down to our top 7. And I want to ask you both your opinions.
How's this season going to play out? Badly?
Yeah, like... Spoiler free.
I don't know the spoilers, though.
Yep, no, me neither. Because we know we have 3 non-English franchise girls left, and then 4 English franchise girls left, all 3 Ru girls left. How do we kind of see the season playing out for the remainder? Because next week we have a roast.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Next week, I feel like roast. So Alyssa was terrible in her season, so not her. Maybe Kitty, because she did good in her season, right? When they did that little roast. So maybe Kitty's going to get another win. And then I think going home, writing comedy and giving a stand-up is very hard. So I feel like NEHELLENIA might stumble. I hope not, though. I hope she does really, really well to the point where, like, everybody's like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
But I feel like NEHELLENIA might be in trouble. It's sad because these challenges, I don't know, it's very... Writing comedy is hard, so...
I agree. Santana, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's going to be hard to decide or, like, predict who's going to do well in this episode because I don't know, NEHELLENIA could either flop or just say margarita pizza and everybody will I don't really know. This season has been quite unpredictable, which is very exciting as a viewer. So sometimes it's not bad. I don't know. But the thing is
coming from you, that's huge. Because your season was like the most unpredictable thing ever.
Exactly. It was great. I loved it. Keep me on my damn toes. No, but I don't know. I would love to see Vanity really like tune into her funny bones. And I don't know, maybe do a plastic tiara, grab a fake cigarette and add a character. Something like that. Do whatever. I just want you to do good, because if you do good, I might be on the show. So I'm rooting for you like dance moms. But the thing is, I think, quite obviously, I think Kitty's going to do well. I think Queen Kong is going to do very well.
Oh, yes.
I think Alyssa could do well. She could, because she can tune into her Alyssa-isms. I don't know. I'm just fearing for NEHELLENIA at this point.
Yeah.
I hope she proves us right.
NEHELLENIA stand lately. In the beginning, I'm like, she's annoying, and then I'm like, yes.
Wow. Drag the entire nation of Italy.
Yeah,
everybody.
In the beginning, I said, and now I'm going up to her.
Everybody go to Santana's Instagram and DM her.
Not Santa, baby, not Santa.
No, Santana. Sorry.
Are you kidding me? Like,
and everybody write on Instagram the nastiest thing you can think of and send.
Yeah, to me. Yeah. God.
And give her a follow while you're there. I'll be the nice one. Give her a follow while you're there. Go stream her song.
And, give her click the follow button twice.
But I agree. Like, it's hard to predict where we're going next week. I want to see all the non-English franchise girls do well. Like, that is kind of my hope in this entire season. I literally all I want from Global All Stars, all I want is for them to put at least one Ru girl in the bottom to prove to me that they're willing to at least risk it. You know, it doesn't even have to be like you rig them in the bottom. Just like put them in the bottom, just so I know as a viewer, you don't protect them at all costs. Yeah. Like if Alyssa,
give us an Alyssa lip sync.
Yeah, give us another Alyssa lip sync. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that as a way to like, oh, I hate the Ru girls, but just like prove to me that you're willing to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alyssa versus Queen. We already had that. Sorry, I was gonna say that's gonna break the internet, but it didn't.
That was a good lip sync, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that lip sync was hilarious, and Queen Kong's little body roll that she did.
Yeah.
The best thing is that like it. I mean, it's obviously taken a lot of practice and stuff like that. When she posted a video where she practiced it, I'm like, oh, it was intentional. Like, I thought it was like the Matrix version of Latrice Royale rolling on the floor. Like, it was wild.
Her and Beverly's lip sync.
Nurse.
In Down Under Tour, her and Beverly's lip sync. Oh my god. That was great. Everybody was jumping and slamming themselves on the floor. It was great. I loved that lip sync. Crazy.
We need that energy again. Yeah, exactly. When they get a rematch on All Stars Down Under for, I don't know. No.
Down Under has like $2 and a dream. They're never going to do an All Stars. Santa, who do you think is going to win and who do you want to win?
Oh, what person I think is going to win?
Yeah, and who do you want to win?
To be honest, it's hard to tell at this point. Who I want to win is I'm rooting for Pythia and obviously Vanity Vane.
Yeah.
Pythia is someone who's like, I think like really embodies a lot of the qualities of a good all-star. And I can see, blame it on the edit or whatever, but like I can see the growth path that she's on.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for her on that sense. But I think it might be like Kitty or Queen Kong. Which I wouldn't be mad
Alyssa. Yeah.
But I don't think Alyssa's going to win. I don't think. Like.
Yeah,
At this point, I agree.
I think she's more like a fluffer for Global All-Stars.
Yeah. I think they know better than to crown an American girl this season. I think they knew that from the beginning that they weren't going to crown Alyssa. I don't think they will. I think they knew better than that. Hopefully. But I don't know. They've kind of proven me wrong a lot of times this season. I don't know.
Yeah. If Queen wins, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I would actually be really happy think
amazing.
Down Under 2 girlies getting the flowers, like I always will appreciate that. So
yeah, absolutely. It's like I would not be upset by any of the remaining queens winning. You know what I mean? I can find reasons to justify all of them winning. But my favorites probably are Vanity Vane, NEHELLENIA, and TESSA, the three non-English franchise girls, and then Pythia as well.
I want NEHELLENIA to win.
More. Yeah,
I want NEHELLENIA to win personally. That's I'm team NEHELLENIA. But anybody else wins, I'm fine. Well, most of them win, I'm fine with it.
So, unfortunately, we did finish another episode of Global All Stars.
God, your bitches are hateful.
Never. I'm nice and cute and nice. But we did finish another episode of Global All Stars, and
wait, what? I was trying. What? Where? How do I remove this?
Oh my God!
Wait, was that not a joke?
No.
What was that?
I was just so randomly because it was on the bottom. I was like trying to delete it because it showed up in the bottom. So I
exactly what you're doing.
I mean,
you said fuck the English speaking queens. I'm just gonna.
Oh God! Was it an accident? Oh my God!
God, what an Idge Bowl episode we've had here at the rest stop today. But of course, thank you. I want to first say thank you, Santana exmachine, for joining us this week, especially showing up in full drag. Like that is really, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, I got nothing else living for, so this is me.
Well, you look gorgeous, so we really appreciate you coming on here and discussing Global All Stars with us, even if we were a little mean and a little shady. I hope you at least had a good time here, because we had a good time with you.
No, before this, I was like, Santana, I don't know. Like,
same,
Just,
sixth place on Drag Race Sweden.
Like,
exactly.
Like, 16th exmachine. Like, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Santa, like.
Yeah, Santa.
Why couldn't we get Almighty Aphrodite?
I know, yeah. Give her some more airtime. The bitch needs it.
Wait, who?
Exactly.
Oh, wait, who did you say? I didn't hear it.
Not my sister.
No.
Maybe go watch my season and then we can talk.
No,
okay?
I didn't see it. I saw it. No, I didn't hear the name. I'm so sorry.
Almighty Aphrodite.
Oh, I love her. I love. No, I didn't hear it. I genuinely, I didn't hear who. I was like, who? Like, I didn't hear it.
Oh my God.
Because I thought you said Maria Edilia. But I was like, that's a different season. What are you saying? So I got confused. I'm sorry. I love Aphrodite. I love Almighty.
Like, never, ever.
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Wait, who? Almighty Aphrodite? I love her. Yes, I love her.
Yeah. I went to school with her.
I love her. Oh my God.
Santana, if you could, tell our audience where they can find you on social media, online, and what projects you have coming up.
Oh my God, not the blurred out last name. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and also on YouTube at Santana exmachine. Without the dash, just fully exploited. And that's fine. I do weekly recaps as well on my Instagram channel called Did You Watch Drag Race?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the views, so I'm performing a little bit here and there. Also on Instagram, you can watch wherever I am in the world. And yeah, I'm just talking shit on the internet, so join in on the fun.
Yep. And like, please go watch Did You Watch Drag Race?
So funny.
They're so funny. I literally would post your videos on Twitter sometimes, and I'll tell my followers, I'm like, go watch Santana's recaps because they're like an essential part of the viewing
post
experience.
That, and then everybody just watches it on Twitter.
Exactly. Also, you're stealing my work, Belakboy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Credited. It's credited.
Unfaithful cow.
My followers. No, I'm just kidding.
Your follower.
My follower. HugeAsMammoth.
You gotta save that, base.
Wait, what?
My one follower, HugeAsMammoth. That's it.
Oh. It's a pity follow.
And then Nirupam, speaking of pity followers, where can we find you online?
Find me on TikTok at HugeAsMammoth. I'm the most famous here, so I don't have to say. I'm just
137,000 subscribers or followers.
Actually 169, I think.
Oh,
you bought new ones?
You bought new.
I did. I got paid, so I was like, you know what? Let me just buy some. But yeah, you can find me on HugeAsMammoth or Mammoth Kidman on Instagram. So it's one of those. Or HugeAsMammoth on Twitter. I'm also there.
Unfortunately, yeah. And then, of course, I am Belakboy on TikTok. It's Belakboy on Twitter, Belak_Met_ on Instagram, and then Belakboy on YouTube.
So many.
I'm chronically online. So you can probably find me tweeting about something any given time of the day. But I did take a recent break because I was on vacation in Italy, but I will be back to making more content here soon. So once again, we just want to thank you so much, Santana, for joining us this week. We really appreciate you coming on. It's been such a joy, and we've had so much fun. At least I can say from experience that this was a lot of fun. I don't know about Nero.
This was. I had so much fun.
We need to
No, I'm sorry if I said anything bad. Like I kind of maybe.
Hey, don't be sorry. Be fierce. I think it was hilarious.
Thank you. I just wanted to hear that. That's why I said it.
And then please join us next week as we recap another episode of Global All Stars on the Rest Stop on YouTube, or don't if you don't feel like it.
I mean, I know it's hard, like watching Belakboy's face everywhere, you know, like, and now it's like I'm gonna start making YouTube videos, and it's like, why? We had peace for like a week, so it's kind of hard.
This face,
Goofy,
who? For all of you watching, please comment down below and join the discussion. We would love to hear your thoughts about this new episode of Global All Stars.
We are definitely gonna read it.
We'll read it. Well, because Nirupam is unemployed, so they have nothing better than do to
actually, I got him. I'm employed now, so you know.
So please join us next week for the new episode of The Rest Stop, where we will be discussing the Global All Stars roast. Thank you all for watching.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.